What's up? What's up, YouTube? This is my last video. Well, I might do one or two tomorrow. It depends on what's popping, right? It depends on what's popping, man. August 1st. August 1st, my album is dropping, man. So y'all go check that out, man. I ain't played this in a minute, man. This is on the album right here about Puffy Sons. I wanted to play my favorite, but I done played it so many times. I know y'all tired of it too. I don't want y'all to get tired of the songs. I want you to go buy the album, right? But check this out right here, man. Here we go, man. Yeah. This was the first song I did.
I thought I'd just send this one out to Diddy's kids. It's Uncle Mike, y'all. Yeah. They say the apple don't fall far from the tree. Then the sun's in the light where the cameras be. Puff built an empire off of hustle and fame. Then the boys in the court trying to clear their name. Media buzzing, got the headlines lit. Talking about charges, but the facts don't fit. A legacy's great, ain't easy to bend. When your father's a mogul, they all stop and stare. Now he's standing in the courtroom, pressure so wild. With the world on his shoulder, legacy on trial. He ain't asked for the fame or the flashing lens. Just trying to live life, not make amends. Now he's standing in the courtroom, pressure so wild. With the world on his shoulder, legacy on trial. He ain't asked for the fame or the flashing lens. Just trying to live life, not make amends. They see Diddy in his eyes, so the judgment's fast. But the son ain't the sin of his father's past. Every move they make, they dissect with spite. Forget he's still young, trying to find what's right. Whispers in the crowd, they talk like they know, but ain't been in the shoes or walked through the snow. Social media courtroom is useless feed. Facts take a back seat when clicks gonna lead. Now he's standing in the courtroom, pressure so wild. With the world on his shoulder, legacy on trial. He ain't asked for the fame or the flashing lens. Just trying to live life, not make amends. Now he's standing in the courtroom, pressure so wild. With the world on his shoulder, legacy on trial. He ain't asked for the fame or the flashing lens. Just trying to live life, not make amends. The truth's gonna rise and the lies don't win. But karma got a timing and it don't pretend. If you're guilty, let justice take control. If he innocent, let him walk out whole. So before you throw shade or feed that flame, remember every man got his own damn name. Not just the son of a star or a hip-hop king. He's a man with a voice, let the gavel ring. Let's rap.
Can I let y'all in on a little secret, man, that nobody believes me when I tell them this? Uncle Mike actually made up a dance, man, and it went real far. Everybody know that dance when you go do, and you switch side. Yeah, me and a friend of mine, we was going to some like go-go bands playing and everything, and then that dance where you just keep moving your shoulders or whatever was out. So we started moving our shoulders and we started doing like this. Then we move to the next side and do it like this, move to the next side. And next thing you know, I told them, yeah, let's keep doing that. We turned around and looked, the whole crowd behind us was doing it. And every show we went to, we kept doing it. And it caught on and more people was doing the dance that I made up. Now, nobody believes that story. I don't have no reason to lie. Uncle Mike made up a dance, man, and it was a very popular dance. If I didn't make it up, then who made it up? That's all I gotta say. And I say that to everybody, my family and everybody. Nobody believed me. I said, man, I made that dance up. Everybody doing my dance I made up. But nobody believed me. So, hey, so you can take it as somebody had to make the dance up. Who made it up? I didn't make up the Cabbage Patch. I think they called it the Cabbage Patch. But you notice this don't have no name to it because I ain't put no name to it, or we didn't put a name to it. Anyway, man, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Check this out, man, without a doubt. Breaking news. Information revealed about Ray J and Whitney Houston's death. Poor Ray. I thought that was Kanye West. That's why I clicked on it. I thought it was Kanye. Come find out that was Ray J. That's Ray J picture up there. Shout out to Big Ticket, man. I heard he has an album or something out he was talking about. So y'all go check his music out and everything also, man. I try to show love to as many people as I can. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Shout out to Uncle Mike's dance, y'all. Uncle Mike made a dance. I was real young back then, man. Here we go.
All right, man. Salute everybody. Tapping on in. Y'all go ahead and press 1 in the comment section if you guys can hear me. Appreciate everybody once again. Y'all press 1 in that comment section if y'all can hear me. Like, share, subscribe. Let me make sure everybody got a mic check real quick. Gotta make sure everybody can hear.
Let me go get some.
Y'all can all hear me?
Quick,
all right, man. I salute all of y'all that have tapped in, man. Love, honor, and respect, man. Y'all already know across the board how we getting down. And again, share the video. Like the video. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know how I'm coming. If you guys have not already, I salute to the people who already did. Went and got the album. 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗞𝗦, the greatest. The link is pinned at the top of the live chat room. All y'all gotta do is click that link, or it's in the description box below this video. All you gotta do is click that link, and you can get the album. Y'all keep asking me about the intro track. Well, all the music, that other tracks that you guys have not heard, all is on the R&B album. 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗞𝗦, the greatest. So that link is pinned at the top of the live chat room, and it's in the description box below this video. All you gotta do is look down there too, as well as if you want to find other avenues to support our content, podcast show, Cash App, PayPal. Also, merchandise store is going to be rolled out again in a couple days with brand new merch, Ticket TV merch. So all y'all that want that, y'all been asking about that. So I'm gonna open it back up. Also, salute to everybody. Y'all make sure I get that free membership at the website.
Somebody said
that way you guys can get updated on all the articles, all the stories and stuff before everybody else even sees about it. We have the articles out on the website. All you gotta do is go over there. You'll see it under urban and sports news. So all the news updates, all that stuff we got on the website for y'all. And make sure y'all follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is a lot of people are not following me on Twitter. Make sure y'all do so because we live on Twitter right now too. My Twitter is @Ticket TV and then the number 1.
Damn,
that's it.
Go live on Twitter
@Ticket TV 1. You'll see my Twitter like down in the comment section, description box as well, where y'all can follow me @Ticket TV and the number 1, just 1. That's it. Don't to spell it out, nothing, just a number. Let's get right into this though. So Ray J is making waves again. Now this time Ray J is making waves, ladies and gentlemen, over this whole entire Whitney Houston thing. Now this Whitney Houston thing has layers to it, major layers, right? Now, first we're going to start off and we're going to talk about what happened with Ray J and what's going on with this whole Whitney Houston. Now we all know Whitney Houston tragically passed away. R.I.P. to Whitney Houston. Condolences to her family forever. And it was just a sad situation to see what happened with the late great Whitney Houston. Now, Ray J recently did an interview with Cam Newton. In that interview, a lot of people who have been concerned about Ray J over the last few years, there have been major concern about Ray J and the way he's been acting, the way he's been moving, just everything that's been surrounding Ray J. People they ain't been feeling right about his vibes, none of that stuff. People have looked at Ray J completely different since the entire, I would even go back and say Kim Kardashian video situation. People have been questioning Ray J. But, to each his own. But I want to get to this. So, and I'll put a link to this article in the description box, and then we'll get into what he actually said and what actually has been said about him. Because I think Ray J was more so also responding to that because I think this situation with Whitney Houston is haunting him. Now, in a heartfelt and candid appearance on Cam Newton's podcast, aired on July the 25th, R&B singer and entrepreneur Ray J, born William Ray Norwood Jr., addressed long-standing rumors about his relationship with the late Whitney Houston and allegations tying him to her drug use and consequential sad death. Now, the interview provided a platform for Ray J to set the record straight, expressing frustration over persistent, what he called false narratives, and emphasizing his deep respect and love for the iconic singer. Now, Ray J firmly denied claims that he ever used drugs with Whitney Houston or supplied her with any substances. I've never done one drug with Whitney, stated Ray J emphatically, responding to Cam Newton's direct question about whether he witnessed Whitney Houston using drugs. He further clarified, I've never sold drugs in my life, refuting accusations that surfaced in a recent court testimony. We already know the Diddy situation, related to a separate case involving Sean Diddy Combs, where a witness incorrectly, or we don't know, but maybe incorrectly implicated Ray J in a drug dealing. Now, the singer also addressed conspiracy theories suggesting that he was involved in Whitney Houston's tragic death on February the 11th, 2012. Man, time flies. When she was found unresponsive in a bathtub at the Beverly Hilton Hotel in Los Angeles. Now, the official coroner's report listed it as an accidental drowning with the C word use and heart disease as contributing factors. Now, Ray J clarified that he was not in Los Angeles at the time of her passing, stating, I wasn't even in the same city, as he was in San Diego preparing for a performance. He and Whitney Houston had planned to attend Clive Davis's pre-Grammy event together that evening, where they intended to publicly confirm, according to Ray J, their romantic relationship. That was my people, Ray J said, describing their bond as genuine and personal. Ray J expressed the emotional toll of these accusations, noting that they not only hurt him, but also impact his family, particularly his young children, who may encounter these headlines in the future. The conversation was never supposed to happen, he admitted, explaining that he had remained silent out of respect for Whitney Houston and her legacy. However, the persistent spread of what he called misinformation, including comments on his Instagram Live, where fans accused him of causing her death, prompted him to speak out. He says, if you go look on all my comments, every time I go live, you bleep Whitney Houston. That happens in spam, he shared. Reflecting on their relationship, Ray J described meeting Whitney Houston through his sister, Brandy, who idolized the legendary singer. Now, despite their age difference, Ray J was 31 and Whitney Houston was 42 at the time, they hit it off. They shared a deep connection. He emphasized that Whitney Houston was the one in control, calling her boss and himself the little homie, countering narratives that painted him as the dominant or negative influence in her life. Now, the interview also touched on Ray J's frustration with other unfounded claims, such as those made by Suge Knight and Orlando Brown, who alleged his involvement in Whitney Houston's death. Ray J dismissed these accusations as super disrespectful to Whitney Houston's memory and baseless, noting that he was turned away from the Beverly Hilton when he tried to visit after learning of her passing. Now, Ray J's appearance on Cam Newton's podcast was framed as potentially his quote-unquote last interview, signaling his desire to move past the rumors and focus on his family and career. He urged the public to respect Whitney Houston's legacy and stop spreading false information, misinformation, stating, I have to defend myself for me and for my kids. Now, the emotional weight of the conversation underscored the lasting impact of Whitney Houston's death on those who knew her personally, with Ray J's candid remarks shedding light on their bond and his efforts to clear his name. Now, for you guys who don't know, a major reason why Ray J is saying this, let me refresh your memory, because we're going to get into this. Shout out to the brother Art of Dialogue, a legend in his own time. Art did an interview with Suge Knight. Now, you guys already know Suge Knight and Ray J, they have connections from the past. But right now, Suge Knight and Ray J, they are not on the up and up. They haven't been for a while now. They've been at odds for a minute. Now, Suge Knight, in an interview with Art of Dialogue, blasted Ray J and accused Ray J and said that Ray J was involved in the death of Whitney Houston. Matter of fact, I'm going to let y'all hear what he had to say in that interview he did with the Art of Dialogue right now.
Ray J, I don't want to be the one to push you over the edge and make you commit suicide or something. I'd be lying if I say your life don't mean nothing to me, because it do. Been knowing you since you was a little bitty boy. But Ray J, you was born in 81. You said Tupac came to your 21st birthday. How is that if you born in 81 and your 21st birthday got to be around 2002 or somewhere along those lines? Pac passed away and went to heaven in 96. Where you going with this?
Oh my God.
Another thing, Ray J. You posted a thing up there when you came to visit me in prison and they didn't let you in because of whatever y'all were doing in the car. And to do a book deal. All the phone calls recorded. Just a book deal. That's all you wanted to do. So I agreed to do that. The lawyer left out with the paperwork. I'm quite sure the paperwork you posted. At the same time, you're another gentleman for doing some activities in the car. That's why you want to have to come in. If they came to talk to me, he was going to go back and get you. They said, y'all was on some weirdo shit. I ain't going to put that out there, but you know what it is. And you know what they said it is. At the same time, I got the proof to show you. Now they got out of jail, because that was a whole little lie you lied on everybody about. You signed it right back over. But you go on these shows and you go on these live things and you try to interfere with my family got going on. But I'm going to show you how wrong people do it. The lawyer going to sue you for $200 million for lying. Also, Lil Ray, you need prayer, little homie. Everybody should be praying for you. They should double down to make sure you do like mandatory drug testing every day. Because that's the only thing in your system for, I guess, 2 days. That's what I heard. Every day. That princess took the wheel. That'll drive you back to safety. You got a gangster like this. Also, everybody speak on Left Eye, Tupac, who's definitely not here to defend themselves or do their voice. Left Eye's the homegirl, Lisa, Nina, as we call her. Really close to me. Really a great person. Everybody talking about Death Row situations, Left Eye situations. These are things that people talk about that never been in their presence. I've never met them. I was not there. You ran across a few things, Ray J, because the motherfucker treats you with respect and bring you around. It's not for no clown shit. I'm starting to wonder now. Same circus, different clowns. It's not too late. People should do stories about their own life, not my life. I'm quite sure it's some interesting things that you guys have put together and tell your story. It's for me to tell my motherfucking story. When it comes to the part where you talk about Left Eye had a problem, he died because of me, that's a lie. Let's talk about some facts. Whitney Houston is on your hands. I remember the conversation when she thought her life was in the toilet. She didn't even say your name. She just used the term that Brandy's little brother bringing me drugs and doing drugs with me. Brandy's little brother trying to kiss me and do drugs with me. Next thing you know, she's dead. You brag about all these phone calls recorded. You brag about how Snoop tell you and told you he's a part of the people who put bread to kill Pac. That's why I say don't mention Tupac's name in none of your interviews, because you fuck with the motherfucker Snoop who said he had something to do with it. So Snoop was involved in killing hip-hop best all-time artist. You was involved in killing the best female vocalist that ever did it, Whitney Houston. So to get your ratings to go up for Love and Hip Hop, wherever the fuck that is, or wherever you guys gotta do to be relevant, talk about that. That alone speaking volumes. And I wish for all y'all success. I have nothing negative or bad to say about nobody I know. But I will tell the truth. I want the world to understand that everybody who's using these platforms, podcasts, it's a lot of great ones. But we don't have to put nobody down to be somebody. So I'm saying this one time and one time only. I wish all the people in society do well. It's rough out there in the streets. You got some motherfuckers with guns and no bullets. Some people with bullets and no gun. It's bad. But once again, I pray for the best. I do prepare for the worst. I want all success to the people we all know, that we all look like each other. Tell your story. Because up to me, tell mine. So the people I got love for, God bless you. Once again, you can get rich with the devil's money, but you only to be happy with God's money. I'm Suge Knight.
Now, so Suge said that. Suge said he claimed that Ray J was giving these things to Whitney Houston, allegedly. He said that Whitney said that. That's what Suge said in the interview with Art of Dialogue. Ray J's denying all that. Ray J's saying, look, man, that ain't true. I ain't never gave her nothing. I ain't took nothing to her. He said he won't even in the room. Now, a lot of people was trying to say, and they was trying to put Ray J in the room when Whitney passed away. The same day she passed away. He said he was nowhere around. So Ray J have come out now swinging in the interview with Cam Newton. And he said everybody lied on him. People coming in slandering his name, capping, throwing him under the bus when he said he wasn't even around. He said he never gave Whitney Houston drugs. And he said that same night that they were supposed to, him and Whitney at some event, was supposed to announce that they were romantically involved to the world. He says, I guess when he went over there, he was so upset about this. I'm going to play what he said to Cam Newton. Let's play that right now.
She's in control, bro. Whitney, I was with Whitney every fucking day. She was one of the most important people to me. Niggas is saying that I was in the room when she died. Bro, that's the biggest cap I've ever heard. I've heard it since the beginning. But when you know the truth, why do you have to jump out there and try to tell it to everybody? So I didn't care about what people were saying at first.
But I think it's important that you use this platform, because one of the things that I was going to hit on is, number one, you mentioned murder, right?
If you look on all my comments,
yes,
every time I go live, anything, you kill Whitney.
Okay.
That happens, and spam.
Now speak your truth on that.
Here's the truth. It's not my truth. It's just certain times when narratives are going to the moon, that's not true. Everybody has you have to go and you have to shut certain things down.
Right.
The way they made that scene is so haunting to me. Here's why. I wasn't even there. I was nowhere around.
Where were you?
I was in San Diego doing a show.
Okay.
The Clive Davis event was the next day. We were gonna go there together. And we were gonna fucking really make the announcement that, like, you know what I'm saying? We was fucking around. And now we were locked in.
So y'all had a real relationship.
1000%, bro.
And real emotions.
Bro. That was my people, bro.
And bro, this Funky Friday, ladies and gentlemen, where we keep it 100.
I barely speak on Whitney. She's Whitney Houston.
Yes.
That's Whitney Houston, but she's Whitney to me, right? And to me, it's just so distasteful for somebody to tell somebody something that the other person can't respond to.
Right.
To me, it's unfair. So I've always just never said nothing. But now that this shit's going everywhere, like, bro, it's just fucking hurtful, bro. Like, when I got back to the hotel, they did not let me up at first. Until everything was cleared and it was just the family, that's when I was able to go upstairs and see the family. This is you talking like late at night. When I pull up, I got my shoes. I'm ready to go to the event. I just talked to her on the phone. She's not there no more. It's over. Like, and Ray, who is her bodyguard, he found her. And he called me. CNN says Ray J found her. And then 10 minutes later, like, oh no, Ray, her bodyguard. That shit's 10 minutes later, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But so, there is a innocence with jumping to conclusion, and you can kind of see why. Obviously, there's similarities in names, but that was not you.
I was nowhere to be found.
Right.
And I hate talking about it because I got so much love for her. I've never seen her in that state.
Yeah.
They never. So to make me that person when I wasn't even there, and then to put murderer on top of that, but I just solely just got away with it.
Mm-hmm. But I think something that you shared with me that I think is important, right? Especially with this, to give perspective. Did you guys do drugs?
I've never done one drug with Whitney. And then when niggas ask me, did Whitney do drugs? I mean, you don't gotta, there's certain things you can ask me, and I'll tell you about me. But you don't gotta ask the other question, because you already fucking know, like, it's Whitney. Everybody knows certain answers. I could tell you about me. Like, I was so fucked up after that shit happened. I tried hard drugs for the first time after the shit happened, because I was just like, I didn't know what was going on, bro. I was totally like in awe of it.
Did you ever witness her doing drugs?
Whitney?
Yes.
I don't want to talk about that, because then it's like, I can never put it like this. I'm way younger, bro.
Mm-hmm.
She's in control, bro. Whitney. I was with Whitney.
So he didn't want to answer that question. But he says, look, bro, he says, I don't want to answer that question, but she way younger. She in control.
What make it so bad is the whole time they talking about Whitney. And then when he answered, this a dead giveaway. This what they teach you in criminal justice class.
But then it's like, I can never
watch this. Right
put
here.
it like this. I'm way younger, bro.
Mm-hmm.
She's in.
No, wait a minute.
I was so fucked up.
Okay.
After that shit happened,
We
I
talking about
tried
Whitney.
hard drugs.
We talking
For
about
the
Whitney.
first time after the shit happened, because I was just like, I didn't know what was going on, bro. I was totally like and all of it.
Did you ever witness her doing drugs?
Whitney?
Yes.
I don't want to talk about it.
Why you say Whitney? See, that's stalling for time. Whitney? Nah, we talking about her great aunt. Who you think we talking about? Yeah, we talking about Whitney.
Because then it's like, I can never.
Stalling for time to figure out an
put it
answer.
like this. I'm way younger, bro.
Mm-hmm.
She's in control, bro. Whitney. I was with Whitney.
So he didn't want to answer that question. But he says, look, bro, he says, I don't want to answer that question, but she way younger. She in control. He didn't answer that question that Cam asked him right then. He said, yo, she was in control. She was the older one. I was a younger one. He said that he didn't start doing, he said he did hard drugs after she passed away. That's when he got started doing it. That's what he said. Right? He also said that they confused him for some other guy named Ray on CNN when the report first came out. He said that the bodyguard's name was Ray. They said, oh, it was Ray J, but it was her bodyguard that was Ray. So Ray J have a lot to say surrounding this entire situation. A lot to say surrounding this entire situation. This thing right here, man, I'm telling y'all, bro, that whole comment section going crazy right now. And nobody, the thing is this, nobody believes Ray J. That's a crazy part. That's like the part that I seen the most. Like, it seemed like nobody believed Ray J. No matter what he say, it seems like everybody doesn't believe him. He's got a lot of people against him on this one. A lot of people against him. And we're going to have to see, how this thing pans out. Because I think that interview may have just sparked more questions than anything surrounding this entire situation. But Ray J's got a lot of people that, are feeling a way about that whole situation and him. And again, when Suge Knight said what he said, I seen a lot of people took sides to what Suge Knight said about Ray J versus what Ray J said about his own situation in Whitney Houston. Now, he did say him and Whitney Houston were involved in a relationship. He said they were going to announce it, I guess, that next day. They were supposed to be together. They were going to announce it. He said he was doing a show in San Diego. He wasn't even in the room with her. He said when he got there, they didn't let him up till all the family everybody had cleared out except for the family. And said that's when he was allowed up. And he said CNN misreported it. You know what I'm saying? He said CNN misreported it. And CNN basically said him, but her bodyguard's name was Ray. This is the same type of stuff that had happened, I guess, in the Diddy trial, where I guess some girl was up there and she said that Ray J was supplied of drugs and stuff like that, but it wasn't talking about him. It was a different Ray J, I guess, or a different Ray, or they just completely misspoke according to him. So, to each his own. Y'all got to take it how y'all take it. Now, I'm going to ask everybody that's listening to this video what y'all think about what he just said, because like I said before, man, it kind of hurt to see Whitney go out like that. Like, you grow up, you looking up to Whitney Houston, you know what I'm saying? Whitney Houston, GOAT, you know what I'm saying? My mom, your parents, everybody loved Whitney. They looked up to Whitney. Whitney was, you know what I'm saying? She was on that level, period. Iconic status, you understand, in every single black household and white households too. They was rocking with Whitney. She had made it at that level. And so, Ray J is catching a lot of heat. He's caught a lot of heat since that situation. And I think that situation may have hit him the most over any other situation he ever dealt with in his entire life. I think that situation did it for him. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe that. I believe that situation put Ray J in a whole different, mindset. I think Ray J, I don't think he'd ever be the same again after that Whitney Houston situation, regardless of whatever anybody think. I don't think that I think in the aftermath of that situation, that Ray J never was going to be the same again because of the iconic level of Whitney Houston, what happened with Whitney Houston, all the questions surrounding Whitney Houston, and the fact that honestly, don't nobody believe Ray J. Like, so as far as the fans are concerned. Now, Ray J's always stood on his words, but I don't see any fans. And bro, I'm telling you, I've looked all over the internet. I don't see anybody that say, yo, man, I think Ray J telling the truth. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. I don't see anybody saying they think Ray J told the truth. Hold on one second. I got a couple donations. Let me shout these people out. Hold on, my bad. My bad, you guys. If y'all want to donate, the link is in the description box below this video. Oh man, I had a couple donations from yesterday too. Shout out to, let's get this right now. Shout out to Derek Diggs. Salute to you with a donation. Lorraine McNair. Salute to you with a donation. Daphne Johnson. Salute to you. Hugh. Salute to you. Bruce. Salute to you. Leona. Salute to you in the Cash App. Vonase. Salute to you. Terry. Salute to you. Valerie. Salute to you. John. Salute to you. Let me see who else in here too. Got a couple more donations too. People showing love. I love paperwork. Salute to you. I love paperwork. Sent 2 donations. Says Ray J know his ugly ass was allegedly seen leaving the hotel the same night. I love paperwork. She say, Ray J, you was lying, you was fibbing, you was not being honest. Salute to you for the donations. That's how a lot of people feeling. Like I see a lot of people, they ain't even thinking about whether or not they believe Ray J or not in this situation. They really like popping it like that on Ray J. You know what I'm saying? And I think that for all these years, Ray J been dealing with that. You know, just the aftermath of knowing that people ain't really feeling what you saying about that. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all agree? Do y'all believe what Ray J is saying or not? In the comment section, and break it down for me. Let me know if you guys think Ray J was, you know, telling the truth. Ray J said he wasn't in the room. He said he didn't come up till afterwards. He got a phone call. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to KT with the donation too. Salute to you. You know, appreciate all of y'all, man. Much love, honor, and respect. KT said something about Whitney's autopsy report. I'm about to look that up to verify that information of what you said. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me look that up right now. Because I don't want to say that, and that hasn't been verified. Hold on. I want to look that up right now because you brought up something in the comment section. Hold on. Let me Google this real quick. What did Whitney Houston autopsy report say? Let me see. Let me see. Because I don't want to go off just what people say in the comments. I want to make sure I got the actual factual. Right? It didn't say that right. Well, here's, hold on. Okay, here's what it said. Let me read this because I don't believe. I'm gonna read what it actual said, right? And in her autopsy report that has been made public. Whitney Houston's autopsy report, released by the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office, determined that her death on February the 11th, 2012, was caused by an accidental drowning, with contributing factors of heart disease and that C word usage. The 42-page report, it was a 42-page report, detailed the following. 1, the cause of death. Whitney Houston, who was at age 48, was found face down in a bathtub in the Beverly Hilton Hotel, submerged in approximately 13 inches of extremely hot water, 93.5 degrees, when investigators arrived, possibly as high as 120 degrees Fahrenheit or more at the time of her death. She had likely been unalive for at least an hour before being discovered by her assistant. So it didn't say Ray J discovered her. It said she was discovered by her assistant. It said the drowning was attributed to a loss of consciousness, likely triggered by C-word usage and heart disease. One artery showed that 60% blockage due to the heart disease, right? Atherosclerosis. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? Now it goes on to say that the C word and the metabolites, right, and its metabolites were found in her system with a blood level of 0.58 micrograms per milliliter, indicating she use shortly before her death, right, within 30 to 90 minutes. Forensic toxicologist Bruce Goldberger noted that she was acutely intoxicated from the C word, and repeated C word user. Other substances detected included marijuana, Xanax, I can't pronounce this other word, Benadryl, another word, Flexeril, but these were at low levels and did not contribute to her unaliving. No alcohol was detected. Now, the physical condition. It said her body showed signs of chronic drug abuse and physical deterioration. She had scald burns on her back and legs caused by skin slippage due to the hot water, a needle mark that was noted on her inner left elbow, and she had scars from breast augmentation surgery. Her teeth were in poor condition, with 11 front teeth missing, likely due to the usage of those substances. And she wore a dental prosthesis, right? A wig was sewn into her existing hair, which remained in good condition. Abrasions were found on her forehead, nose, shoulder, hand, and arm. And defibrillator patches were noted from the resuscitation attempts, right? Now, since the hotel room contained drug paraphernalia, including a small spoon with a white crystal-like substance, likely the C word, and rolled up piece of white paper on the bathroom counter, as well as a white powdery substance in a drawer. Investigators found a plethora of prescription medication bottles, 12 different medications, right? Prescribed by 5 doctors, an open bottle of champagne, an open beer can, and loose tablets. Her wallet was found in her purse, but her driver's license was missing. Now, Whitney Houston had a history of substance abuse, including a 2000 marijuana arrest and rehab in 2011. She appeared erratic in the days before her death, raising concerns among those close to her. The report ruled out, let me read this again. The report ruled out foul play, and the coroner concluded the combination of the C word usage, right, and heart disease likely caused a cardiac event or a seizure leading to her unconsciousness and drowning, right? Now, the report basically paints a tragic picture of her final hours, highlighting the devastating impact of her addiction and the health issues, right? So they're saying that the coroner's report ruled out foul play as far as somebody, so that comment you made when you sent that donation, I appreciate you for the donation, but that's factually what has been put out. Is stated as not true, right? And I want everybody to understand that, right? That's factually not true. So that has been put out there, right? And I have some devastating news about primetime Deion Sanders. And I'm gonna go ahead and give it to y'all right now. And I pray for primetime, and I hope that he I kind of knew it was gonna be on this. I kind of knew this was gonna be something around this, but I pray for the brother. Primetime Deion Sanders has just now revealed that he has bladder cancer, right? So him and his medical team had just revealed he's been dealing with that.
Damn.
And though they said it's been cured, right? So thank God he's been cured of that. They said he's been cured. So I heard his son say this morning in a live stream on Instagram that his dad had fought and overcome this battle. When I heard him say overcome, that made my heart feel better, because Deion Sanders got so many haters. You understand what I'm saying? It's so many people that was hating on primetime. I want to say it again. So many people that was hating on primetime want to see this man fail, right? The man stood on business. Man talk the talk and walk the walk on the football field. Man talk the talk and walk the walk outside of the football field in real life, though. And there was so many people that want to see that man fail. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm happy and blessed today to see that he overcame that, right? So that was his medical condition, and he overcame that, right? So yeah, man, I'm blessed that he's past that, man. You know what I'm saying? Primetime Deion Sanders. Remember, he had to have a couple of his toes amputated already.
Damn,
right?
I didn't know that.
So I just wanted to drop that in on y'all. You know what I mean? Shout out to Primetime Deion Sanders. All these haters running around here hating on the man. This is what happens when you get to a certain level of success. People hate on you. They don't want to see you be success. They'll bring you down. They'll tear you down. Same people you were standing with. You look around like, damn, all these niggas trying to tear me down, bro. I ain't never did nothing to none of these niggas. What's up with this? Same thing, Primetime Deion Sanders. You seen all these people standing around him, hating on this man, bro. Hating on this shine. Then you seen all these old ass dudes, hating ass dudes like Paul Feinbaum, all these other dudes. Ain't never been on that level. Jason Whitlock, all these other clowns, hating from the sideline. Just hate. See what I'm saying? Absolutely disgusting. But anyways, that's why I told you don't put your faith in man, you put your faith in God.
Facts.
Straight like that. I know a lot of y'all don't believe, but it's okay. It's going to come a day where you're going to have to believe. It's going to be too late for you. But anyways, though, back to what I was saying with this Whitney Houston situation, man. My whole thing with Whitney, man, like I said, man, you know, Whitney, man, blessings to Whitney Houston. You know, sad to hear about her, you know, her situation. You know what I'm saying? That's heartbreaking to hear that she, you know, went through that, man. It is. You know what I'm saying? I wish that it was people that was around her that could have got a hold of her and got a grip on her. And, you know what I'm saying? She was too important to society, to what, you know, a lot of us and our parents grew up on, to see a legend, an icon go out like that. You know what I'm saying? That hurts to hear those details. That's the first time I ever read about those extreme details. Just right here to y'all on live. You know what I mean? And so again, Ray J is denying it, and the report says that it didn't have no foul play, but he wouldn't answer the question of whether or not he's seen her using. And here's the thing people are going to ask it. If you did ever see that, did you ever try to stop her? Right? That's a question I think that people could have asked, but Ray J never answered that question. So, but we already know from the medical report what, you know what I'm saying, what was going on. But you guys, y'all let me know in the comment section, because that's what I want to know. What y'all think in the comment section about this? Do y'all smash a like button? We should have well over 3,000-4,000 likes by now. All these people that came in and out this chat room. Do y'all believe what Ray J was saying, or do y'all believe what Suge Knight was saying about Ray J? Because Suge Knight said straight up Ray J is responsible. Now Ray J said, man, come on, bro. I wasn't even in the room. I was in San Diego. I got there after the news. Right? So y'all gotta let me know. And salute to everybody who ain't just talking about it, who being about it. All the people that click that link. Y'all people, we argue about the track every single day. You arguing about the intro track, this and the third. I got the album back out. Easy to go on there and purchase it. Link is pinned at the top and in the description box in the comment section. Right? Where's everybody else supporting and going and buying the A Weapons album? That's the guy who be on them intro tracks. That's the guy who blessed this channel years ago. You know what I'm saying? With multiple intro tracks. Some of them y'all ain't heard, but they on the album. Make sure y'all go do that, man. All them links in the description box to my other YouTube channel as well. Make sure y'all go subscribe to that as well. All those links again are in the description box below this video. All you gotta do is look in the description box and follow me on Twitter. Y'all make sure y'all do that. Make sure y'all go follow me on Twitter as well at Ticket TV and then just the number 1. That's it. At Ticket TV 1 on Twitter. Make sure y'all follow me. That way y'all get all the updates. Free membership. All you're gonna do is click the link to the website. Y'all can get that. We got everything rolling, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't playing no games at all.
Facts.
And y'all have to make sure that you guys are subscribed. And I'm gonna say this again. Make sure y'all are subscribed to my other YouTube channel. Right? The link is in the description box. I'm dropping video. I drop video content on my other YouTube channel. Y'all have to be making sure that y'all get this content. Y'all ask me all the time. I drop content all the time. And this is the thing people don't understand. Oh, Ticket, man, why you never talk about this? Why you never talk about that? Bro, don't you know I got like 5, 6, 7 YouTube channels? A lot of y'all not even subscribed to my other channel. I got another channel that's almost at 100,000 subscribers. A lot of y'all not even subscribed over there. But y'all sitting over here, coming over here every day talking about, hey, Ticket, man, why you only talking about this, don't talk about that? Man, I have a whole nother channel where I'm talking about everything. So go on over there. The link is in the description box below this video and subscribe to the other channel. And y'all will get all the content. The link is in the description box below this video to my other YouTube channel. It's got like what, 71,000 subscribers? And a lot of y'all ain't even subscribed. So make sure y'all get over there and go do that. Scream at me. Y'all know what it is. Get the album, man. A Weapons, the greatest, baby. You already know what it is. I'm gone.
He out like a scout on a brand new route, and I am out too, man. Oh my gracious, Ray J. I give him about another 5 years and he'll be done. That way, Diddy has already been sentenced. The kids are going to be going through their trials and stuff, and it's just it's going to crumble down, man. Jay-Z, so far, he been ducking and dodging. Maybe that'll jump out there. Kanye West is going to be in the hospital. You know, I'm not wishing bad luck on him, but his mind a little messed up. Too much money, man, I guess. I don't know. Golly, man. Shout out to Big Ticket, man. Stay real. Big Gene, stay real. It's a lot of real ones out there. I can't go through the whole list, but my two realists that's on top right now is Big Ticket and Gene, man. I mean, I think these two brothers are real representatives of brothers. And also, I hope I am in that category. I just hope I am. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Shout out to my enders. Peace out.